You're giving a presentation and you look around, deadpan faces. You tell a joke, when you heard it, it was so funny, but when you said it, it didn't quite land. It didn't get the laughs you were expecting. When you try to teach something to your kid, they get bored. What is happening here? Well, I have good news and I have bad news. Now, the good news is your content is not the problem. Like the joke you already heard and you knew it's actually funny. The bad news is it's happening because of an unfixed problem in your delivery. Your modulation. You're sounding boring and monotonous and disengaging. This is mainly because all throughout our lives, our education system heavily focuses on writing. We get to test our writing skills over and over, but we do not really get to train and test our speaking skills as much. So unless you got some kind of special attention through your music classes, recitation or debate, or even fighting with your siblings, chances are there are some need gaps in your delivery. That's why you're unable to hold people's attention for a long time. But here in this video, I'm going to take you through 6 steps following which you'll be able to fix the need gap in your vocal delivery. You will be able to modulate your voice like a pro, just like a voiceover artist. And I know about this because I've been one. This will not only make your professional presentations, pitches, or coaching sessions way more interesting, but even in personal life, you will get to be the heart of the party. When you tell a story, people will wait for you to finish that story, not because you're boring, but because your punchline is going to land. So if you're serious about going pro with your vocal delivery, subscribe to this channel and let's get going. My name is Rai. I'm a former media presenter and director, and out here I break down all those things that help us communicate more confidently and build our own personal brand. Number 1, speed. We all speak at different speeds. Some speeds are more conducive to listening than others. Some of us speak so slow that people tend to get bored. At other times, some of us speak so fast that people quite don't catch everything we say, especially when we give out instructions. And then when things go wrong, whose fault is that? So this time we're going to take some accountability with the speed at which we talk. How are we going to do this? How are we going to know what is the right speed to talk? Well, there's something called words per minute. You can take any speech on the internet, do the transcript, read out the transcript and find out how many words you're doing per minute, and then compare it to the speech on the reel or the video. And when you compare, you will get to find out how much faster or slower you are speaking. And accordingly, you can adjust your speed. It will take you some practice, some patience, some self-check, some self-awareness, but it's not really hard to land. It's just speed control. Next, pitch. Another thing that helps us modulate our voices even more is our pitch. Being able to go up and down in our pitch is a very nice tool to have. You might have heard of the comedian Martin Short. He played the wedding planner in the movie Father of the Bride. An amazing, hilarious comedian. Now he has this character called Jiminy Glick. He puts on a lot of prosthetic makeups and wig and everything. But what he also does, he puts on a completely new voice. When asked, how did you come up with this character? How did you conjure this personality? He said that the delivery, his vocal delivery was a huge part of it because he would go way high up and then go way low. So tell me, how did you do it? Well, what I think. And then he would go back and forth between the different pitches of his voice. And so that would add a completely different dimension to his delivery and make it so lively, enjoyable, and interesting. In fact, this pitch mobility makes the character what it is. If you want to practice it right now, all you have to do is take a sentence and try to see how you can move different words in that sentence up and down and see which one lands the best. For example, instead of saying, I don't think I can make it, you can say, I don't think I can make it. Instead of saying, I really like that movie, you can say, I really like that movie, or I really like that movie. In this way, you can move your pitch up and down in either an ascending or a descending order across your sentences. If you're liking the content so far, please do like and subscribe. It's a new channel and I would be thrilled to have you as a subscriber. Next, volume. We don't really think about it, but we don't have to say all the words in the exact same volume. What really enhances our voice modulation is the waxing and waning of our vocal cords in terms of volume. So you might have noticed that even in a song starts quite slow. And as you move towards the chorus, it builds up not only in different tunes, but really the volume itself goes up. Now, with today's technology, they could have kept it all exactly at the same volume. but they don't, because that is boring. So even when you speak, that's what you can apply. Instead of saying, I'm so mad he did this, you say, I'm so mad he did this. So you go forward and backward with your voice. If you're liking the content so far, please do like and subscribe. Right now I'm going to sign out of this video, but I will see you in the next one.